I welcome you all for automata theory and complexity class. So today I'll be solving a problem and GNF, Grayback normal form. Okay. So what it states that Grayback normal form, left hand side you can have a uppercase letter arrow mark, followed by right hand side you can have only one lowercase letter followed by zero or more uppercase letters. That we are calling it as what? GNF form. Okay. Next, what are the steps to perform this GNF form? Step number one, what it states that before your grammar you are going to convert into GNF form, the grammar should be present in CNF form, that is Chomsky normal form. As you already seen in the last class, CNF form means what? Right hand side you should have one lowercase letter or two uppercase letter. If that is the grammar, then it is in CNF form. If not, you need to first convert your grammar into CNF form, then you need to proceed it. Okay. And second step is you need to go for the renaming. Third step is you go on substituting. Fourth step is what? Continue the substitution of the grammar until right side you can have only one terminal followed by zero or more non-terminals. Then the grammar should be in GNF form. Okay. So this is the steps. So given grammar you are having S implies 0A or 1B, 0AA or 1S or 1. B implies 1BB or 0S or 0. This is your grammar. See here, S implies 0A. Okay, so here 0 is what? A non-terminal and A is what? Non-terminal. It should be combined, but it is not in GNF form or CNF form. Hence you need to go for the conversion. So only A implies 1, A implies 0 are in CNF form, others are not. First you need to go for the conversion. If I go for the conversion, my resulting grammar is what? S implies A not A, B not B, D1A, D2, like this way, up to uppercase letters or one small letters. So what happens? My first step is what? The grammar has been converted to CNF form. Second step is what? You need to rename the variables. I replaced S by A1, A by A2, B by A3, A0 by A4, like this way I replaced all the variables up to A7. Then what I do? I need to go for the substitution on the right hand side also I replaced. See here, after replacing what happens? A1 implies A4, A2, A2 implies A6, A2, like this way I replaced everywhere. Okay. Once I replaced everywhere, I need to check for the condition. Once I replaced everywhere, I need to check for the condition. Wait for a second. Okay, once I replaced everywhere, I need to check for the condition. See here what happens? A1, A4, A2, A5, A3, like this were replaced. Out of this, see here, only A4 implies 0, A5 implies 1 are in GNF form. Others are not in a GNF form. You need to go for the conversion. What is your third step? You need to go for the substitution. See here A1, you are having what? A4, A2, A5, A3. A4 and A5 already in GNF form. If you substitute the values, again A1 will be also converted to GNF form. So what happens? A1 becomes 0, A2, 1, A3. It is converted to GNF form. Similarly, A2 value is what? A6, A5, A1. Okay. So here see the value of A6 and A7. A6 is what? A4, A2. A7 is what? A5, A3. A6, if I substitute A4 value as 0, it will become 0, A2. A7 will become what? 1, A3. Okay. Next, what happens? I will need to go for A2. A2 is what? A6 value, what you got? 0, A2. So instead of 6 I replace 0, A2. Similarly A5 is replaced by what? 1, A1. And similarly A3 what happens? A7 value is what? 0, A3. 1, A3. 1, A3, A3. A4 value is what? 0, A1. 0. A4 implies 0. Like this way, if I go on converted substitution, continuous substitution, final grammar what I got? See here. A1, everywhere you are having what? Lowercase letter followed by non-terminal followed by non-terminals. Hence I converted my grammar into GNF form. Okay, this is the one type of problem. Okay, next type what happens? See the grammar again. Second problem, S implies AA or 0, A implies SS or 1. So here already it is in GNF form, CNF form. So no need for conversion. Directly you are moving to the second step, renaming. S is replaced by A1, A is replaced by A2. What I done? A1, A2, 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 A1, A1. So here, as I already know, so when you are having this condition, then what happens? what it states that your left hand side should be variable should be lesser than the right hand side. So here when I go for the conversion substitution, here a1 is substituted the value a2 a2 a1 0 a1 a3, so a2 value become. But when you encounter this one, already you've seen left hand side variable is a2, right hand side also you are having a2, it encounters what? Left recursion. Once I eliminate the left recursion, what I got? a2 implies what is your alpha value? a2 a1, beta value is 0 a1, beta 1 a2. So what happens? Beta 1 a2 dash, beta 2 a2 dash. A2 dash value is what? Alpha 1 value is what? a2 a1 a2 or epsilon. So here again I need to eliminate what? Epsilon. Once I eliminate the epsilon, what happens? So here a2 dash will become what? a2 a1 a2 dash a2 a1, a2 become what? 0 a2 a1, as it is you are writing 0 a1 and 1. So I eliminated the epsilon. Okay, so once I eliminated the epsilon, then I need to go for the conversion. A2 is already converted into which form? GNF form. Next a2 dash, a2 dash you are having a2 converted into GNF form, then a2 value you are having in a2 dash, a2 initially if you substitute everywhere, again a2 dash is also converted into GNF form. Next finally a1 you are having what? a2 a2 0, again a2 value if I substitute a1 is also converted into GNF form. Hence I converted my grammar into GNF form. So this is how you are performing the operation. Everywhere you got what? First letter is what? Terminal followed by non-terminals. This is how you are converting. In simple process what happens? Just to substitution. In typical cases you need to eliminate the left recursion, you need to eliminate the epsilon productions, then you need to finally got the grammar into GNF form. Okay, so this is all about the GNF form. Okay, if you have any doubts you can approach me. Okay, thank you.